When I asked, do you need an RFC? The answer was, drumroll please, no. If you'll be staying in Mexico for any extended period of time, having a bank account in Mexico will save you a lot of trouble. Whether it's saving money on ATM fees, foreign transaction fees, paying a bill, paying a person, having a bank account in Mexico will come in handy. And if you're not a resident yet, or if you're on your way to getting it, then this bank may be the perfect option for you. Stay tuned. Hey friend, my name is Aaliyah, and here on this channel we try and help with all things Mexico. So if that sounds good to you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. In this video, I'll be sharing with you a bank that's very close to my heart because it's a bank that I decided to go with when I first moved here to Mexico because it allows tourists to open a bank account in Mexico. Now I can confirm that I walked into several banks and my first question was, do you need an RFC? And if they said yes, then I knew that tourists could not open bank accounts there because RFCs is limited to temporary and permanent residents as well as citizens of Mexico. After going into this bank though, and that bank is, drumroll please, Intercom Bank. When I asked, do you need an RFC? His answer to my surprise and amazement was no, an RFC is not needed. Although the government is cracking down on RFCs and bank accounts, Intercom is still one of the banks, at the moment at least, the time of making this video, that still can allow a tourist to open up a bank account. After establishing that tourists can indeed open up a bank account there, the manager sat me down and he let me know all the requirements. Here they are. 1, you need a bank statement within the last 2 months from your home country. And it has to have your address on it as well as your name, the foreigner. 2, you need a proof of address in Mexico. It could be water bill, electric bill, phone bill, any kind of bill. And it doesn't have to have your name on it, but you will need a picture of the house. Next, you need a valid passport, as well as a copy of the passport and a copy of the stamp from when you entered Mexico. Even better will be if you bring in a copy of your digital FMM form that was generated for you when you entered Mexico. And if you don't know how to find that, check out a video we did on the subject. Another thing that you need is a Mexican phone number. Whether you're a tourist, temporary resident, or citizen, opening a bank account in Mexico requires you to have a Mexican phone number for them to be able to contact you. And last but not least, your Intercom banking application. That is all you will need to open a bank account as a tourist at Intercom Bank. Once you go there, you sit down with the manager or whoever happens to be on hand. You give them all your paperwork. They will accept it. They will give you your originals back. And then they will tell you to come back in around 3 business days. That's how long it took for me. After about 3 business days, they will contact you and you will return to the bank where you sign a contract, you show your originals again, and you receive your debit card. At that appointment, they will also help you set up a login as well as a password for mobile banking. And then you have a Mexican bank account with a debit card for easy cash access. There still, to this date, is no minimum required deposit to open up the bank account, as well as there is no minimum monthly balance that you need to maintain. They do recommend at least opening up with 1,000 pesos and trying to maintain at least 1,000 pesos, but I can confirm that you do not need that to open the bank account, and you also do not need to maintain that. There won't be a fee or a penalty if you don't. At least at the time of this video, there isn't. But I can say this bank has been a lifesaver and a money saver. It has come in handy on many occasions, especially on one occasion in particular when I had to get a refund from SAT, which was a fun experience. If you want to hear more about that story, stay tuned and subscribe. Hasta pronto. See you in the next video. Intercom Bank has been a lifesaver, and now you can take that to the bank.